Welcome to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? This is your go-to source for practical advice and support when considering if a divorce is the right answer for you. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll uncover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here is your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst Professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hello and welcome to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to look into a topic that really affects countless families, and that's navigating child custody arrangements during a divorce. As we know, divorce is never easy. It is often filled with lots of emotions, uncertainties, and some really tough decisions. But when children are involved, those decisions become even more complex. How do we ensure the well-being of our children while navigating the challenging terrain of divorce? One of the most significant aspects of divorce involving children is determining custody arrangements. As parents, we want what's best for our kids. But what does that look like when the family structure is changing? Many parents struggle with the question, how can I include my children in the custody arrangement discussion? And first and foremost, it's really critical to prioritize the best interest of the children. This means considering their needs, emotions, and well-being above all else. While it may be tempting to focus solely on our own desires or grievances during a divorce, the welfare of our children must remain the top priority. So how can we include our children in the custody arrangement discussion? Basically, we're going to start with communication. Depending on the age and maturity level of your children, involve them in an open and honest conversation about the changes that lie ahead. Listen to their concerns, fears, and desires. Reassure them that they are loved and that both parents will continue to be there for them, even if the family dynamic is changing. It's essential to approach these discussions with sensitivity and empathy. Divorce, as we know, is a tumultuous time for children, and they need our support now more than ever. When discussing custody arrangements, consider the preferences and needs of your children. What are their daily routines? What extracurricular activities do they enjoy? How can you ensure that both parents remain actively involved in their lives? Flexibility is one of the keys. Be open to compromise and willing to adjust custody arrangements as your children's needs evolve over time. Remember, the goal is to create a stable and nurturing environment for your children, even in the midst of a divorce. Seeking professional guidance can also be beneficial. A mediator or family therapist can help facilitate constructive discussions and assist in creating custody arrangement that works for everyone involved. Above all, remember that your children are not pawns in a game of chess. They are human beings with thoughts and feelings and emotions. By involving them in the custody arrangement discussion and prioritizing for their well-being, you can help ease the transition and foster a sense of security during this, more than challenging time. I'd like to thank you for joining me today on this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, feel free to reach out to me. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. And with that, see you next time.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? With Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. And remember to subscribe, like, and follow.